लोग समझते नहीं। अब मैं सबको बता के आऊँ, सेमिनार है आज, कोई डिस्टर्ब ना करना। क्या है?
मैं आप लोगों की पहले
Okay, now let's back to our session again. Sorry for interruption. Other laptop was logged out. So as we are discussing about treatment protocol, so third one we go for test, treat, and retest. Uh, to continue our treatment, we first give a slight short session for the patient, then check for the sensitivity of the patient. Sometimes patient don't cooperate with it, so we
हेलो
cannot. Hello.
सर, प्लीज 2 मिनट के लिए वेट कर
अच्छा
लीजिए।
अच्छा अच्छा, just a minute.
सारे पार्टिसिपेंट आ गए।
Yeah. Mohammadi madam, shall I start?
हेलो।
Madam, shall I start?
यस सर।
So as we are discussing about treatment protocol, so we go for test, treat, retest. If the patient is cope up with that first attempt of your ISTM, and there is no problem with that, then we can go for retest and do the treatment continue. The quality and quantity of the movement is very essential. The pressure should be patient under patient tolerance, and the quantity is up to 5 to 10 minutes of duration, or sometime if patient is not agree with that much time, it can be done at for 3 minutes only also. And it can be done 2 times per week, or alternate days ways we can do this treatment continue. Then there are certain type of ISTM tools in market are available. कोई एक ऐसा स्टैंडर्ड साइज या स्टैंडर्ड शेप नहीं होता ISTM टूल का। बहुत सारे टूल्स मार्केट में अवेलेबल हैं, अलग अलग रेंज के, काफी कॉस्टली टूल्स भी आते हैं, और as I told you that these are ergonomically designed, but these are designed for our body shape, our body's curve, body's tolerance, and other thing. So these are they. In this picture, what we are showing, these are all stainless steel made up of tools. But in market, there are some tools of wooden and plastic tools are also available. So we can use any of tools for the myofascial release. But if we don't have any tool, और चूंकि ये टूल्स काफी महंगे होते हैं, वेरी कॉस्टली, और we don't want to purchase that much costly tools, we can use some देसी जुगाड़ also. मोस्ट ऑफ द थेरेपिस्ट के घर में ये बटर नाइफ तो अवेलेबल होता ही है, तो इसका जो नॉन शार्प एरिया है उससे भी हम टिश्यू रिलीज कर सकते हैं. अगर ये भी नहीं है तो अगर एज एन क्लिनिशियन सभी की क्लिनिक पर एक ट्रैक्शन बैग तो होता ही है जिसमें ये ट्रैक्शन रॉड अवेलेबल होती है. पर्सनली मैंने भी काफी लंबे समय इसी ट्रैक्शन रॉड से पेशेंट को ISTM किया है. जब अभी मेरे पास टूल है तो आई यूज दैट टूल, बट बिफोर दिस आई यूज दिस ट्रैक्शन रॉड ऑल्सो. दिस इज वेरी इफेक्टिव इन पेशेंट. सो ऐसा कोई कंपल्सन नहीं है कि आपको इतना पैसा खर्च करके ही आगे टूल खरीदना है. नो नीड टू परचेज दैट मच टूल्स, यू कैन यूज बाय दैट. इवन एक स्मॉल स्पून से भी आप इसको कर सकते हैं. तो वी कैन डू बाय एनी इंस्ट्रूमेंट. As I told earlier, lubrication is must. In bare skin, if you go for that ISTM, this can create some harmful for skin. So proper use of Vaseline or any type of jelly. Some person use that ultrasonic gel also for this ISTM. So you can use this also, but Vaseline is much better than other jellies. And other one is to maintain pressure. In this picture you can see, अगर आपने एक बहुत extreme level of pressure patient को apply किया तो इस तरह से आप उसकी पूरी skin को एक harm पहुंचा सकते हैं. So try to maintain as patient under patient tolerable or with the minimum or needful pressure you must go with it ISTM. So pressure maintenance is very much necessary in the practice of ISTM. Then other one is, before going to work as a ISTM therapist, you must know the anatomy of your body. You must know the direction of your fibers, because in ISTM we usually go horizontal to that fiber direction. So if you don't know the anatomy, if you don't know the direction of fiber, you just apply that ISTM tool like a massage, it will not that much beneficial for the patient. So first clear your anatomy, your biomechanics, then go for that ISTM. एंड अनदर वन इज, जो हमारे यहाँ आजकल कॉन्सेप्ट चल रहा है कि हमने आज एक ISTM का सेमिनार अटेंड किया, ISTM की वर्कशॉप यूज करी. अब कोई भी पेशेंट आए, किसी भी कंडीशन के साथ आए, वी जस्ट गो फॉर ISTM. लाइक हमने नीडलिंग की वर्कशॉप की, सभी कोई पेशेंट आया, उठाई, उसको निडल लगा दी. सो डोंट डू दिस. First, to assist the patient. If the patient is actually needed for ISTM, then go for ISTM. It doesn't means कि आपने ISTM का एक सर्टिफिकेट ले लिया तो कुछ भी इवन आपने सिर दर्द पे भी उसको ISTM लगा दिया, it will not helpful. And another approach is, if you are working in a department and there are 3-4 therapists together, and if there is a single patient with multiple problem, तो you divide के left hand तुम्हारा, right hand तो मेरा, और एक साथ 3 या 4 थेरेपिस्ट उस पर टूट पड़े. प्लीज डोंट डू दिस. यूज, आई एम टेलिंग यू दिस बिकॉज आई सी दिस टाइप ऑफ नॉनसेंस थिंग्स इन some places. That's why I am just requesting you. Okay? Patient is not like a subject. Like in Munna Bhai के patient subject है. No, patient is not a subject. It's a human body. So please consider him as a human body, and please do proper treatment. Then there are some common examples, or some videos are there which I am showing to you for some techniques. First one is cervical technique, which we use. You can see that instrument is used at the cervical area from sternocleidomastoid to scapular region. We can use it by a long lever ISTM tool or by a short lever tool also. This movement is done only in a static position. After that, when we release, sometimes it can do done with the neck movement also. As our topic is ISTM with movement, so we can do this with movement also, with neck side flexion or neck flexion. See it properly, try to learn by this, but before directly go to the patient, first apply it to your classmate or your colleague. First practice it at your own body or at your own family member, then go with the patient. See, this is a side flexion is done with that neck ISTM. So this is also very helpful to stress that scar tissue or break that adhesion. Movement with ISTM is very much essential, and it gives more precious effect, more if good effect at that area. Then another one is for our thoracolumbar area. Just do that alignment from thorax to lumbar. But one thing to remember is, don't apply this pressure at the spinous process. See, we are using this. Uh, Sorry, wait a minute. Huh. In this, we are using at the side of the spinous process. We are not applying pressure on the spine. And with this, we are moving to the sideways direction at the scapular region. So according to fiber direction, we just move our direction to that fibers to relieve the pain, to release the stiffness. Then another one is for lumbar region. At the lumbar region, we can do this with the forward flexion of the body. At the direction of the fibers, we can release it sideways with the forward flexion. It can be done by the sideways forward flexion. See, it can done on one side only or with the both side together. See, now we can move to sideways rotation also. Hello. Acha, just a minute, just a minute. Wait, wait. Mohammadi madam, the video is not visible. Yes. Now video is visible for all. Okay. So this is for lumbar area. You can see this lumbar area manipulation with the movement. Another video जो कि अभी पहले जिनको visible ना हुआ, that is for cervical region. You can use that from sternocleidomastoid to our scapular region. Once more, I am showing that these videos, but some people are not able to visible that videos. So this is for cervical region. We can see this. I hope everyone is okay with this. These video are visible for everyone. So we can do this with the neck flexion also, neck side flexion, neck forward flexion, and neck rotation. So all these movements are essential to break that adhesion or scars. Then another one is for lower back. We can do this from thorax to lumbar area. It should be goes sideways to the spinous process. At the scapular area, that should be at the direction of the scapula or the muscles of that shoulder joint and scapula, and sideways rotation of the spinal muscles. Then we'll go for that thigh area. In that area, we can move at both the direction from proximal to distal and distal to proximal to relieve the calf muscle, and same manner we can do at the shin area also. We can do this movement in a static way, and with dorsal and plantar flexion, or sometime with the knee flexion, we can do the same to release the calf pain. Sometimes in knee after post-traumatic stiffness, in there we can also use this ISTM at the post-traumatic stiffness of knee. If there is a trigger point which here we can maintain a pressure at that particular area. So sometimes there are some trigger points. Now you can see that this movement is done with slight knee flexion, and during that, at the same time, the patient will do that plantar and dorsiflexion. We can do this with a large instrument or by a short instrument, both. Then another one is for elbow. In post-traumatic stiffness or in tennis elbow, golfer's elbow, we can use at the elbow region it with the flexion extension or with the static position, both. It can be done with supination and pronation also. If there is a trigger point, we can maintain a pressure for a while, so it can break that trigger point. During that maintenance, we can ask the patient to do resisted supination and pronation. This will much helpful for prevent that. So here some slides was with video of that video is techniques. And at last, I just want to give a take home message. Do you want to go with hard work or to go with smart work? The main target to say this is, usually after attend a seminar or a workshop, everyone go and apply that technique directly to the patient. They do hard work, they do a lot of patient, many things, everything. But before applying to the patient, as I told you earlier, first practice it with your own body, with your colleague, with your practice, with your roommates. So first gain your own confidence to do these all these technique, because अगर एक फिजियोथेरेपिस्ट कोई गलती करता है तो उसके कारण पूरी फिजियोफेटर्निटी के लिए एक गलत मैसेज जाता है। जो पेशेंट जिसको फिजियोथेरेपी की वजह से अगर कोई नुकसान होता है तो वो सिर्फ एक ही बात बोलता है, फिजियोथेरेपी इज नॉट गुड। वो कभी ये नहीं बोलता कि उस पर्टिकुलर फिजियोथेरेपिस्ट ने कुछ गलत किया। वो ही जस्ट ओनली थिंग से दैट कि फिजियोथेरेपी इज नॉट गुड। सो प्लीज डू स्मार्ट वर्क बिफोर अप्लाइंग द पेशेंट, प्रैक्टिस more and more. This is just a request to all of you. I hope you all attend this with proper guidance. I hope कि मैं आपको जो मैसेज देना चाह रहा था वो प्रॉपरली आप तक डिलीवर हुआ होगा। थैंक यू वेरी मच। Yeah, Mohammadi, if there are
Yes, sir.
questions are there?
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
Contraindications. Second question: how trigger point break while doing ISTM?
ट्रिगर पॉइंट कैन बी ब्रेक बाय ISTM। जैसे हम एक डीप फ्रिक्शन मसाज के लिए पर्टिकुलर पॉइंट पे हम अपने थंब से मसाज देते हैं। एट द सेम पॉइंट वी कैन use that the sharp area of our tool and maintain a pressure at that area for some seconds, and at the same time we must go for some movement also, so the trigger point will easily break out. And the contraindication, as I discussed earlier, there are many contraindications. Like open wounds, अगर पेशेंट को किसी भी तरह का ओपन वुंड है, जख्म है या कुछ है, तो वी कैन नॉट अप्लाई दैट ओपन that ISTM, myositis ossification, unhealed fractures, hematoma, and osteomyelitis. If the patient is with low level of calcium, that is osteomyelitis, osteopenia, it cannot be used. Myositis ossification, unhealed fracture. अगर फ्रैक्चर्ड पेशेंट डायरेक्टली आपके पास पेन के साथ आता है, अगर आप वहाँ पे ISTM अप्लाई करते हैं, इट मे बी वेरी मच हार्मफुल. Another one is
elaborate about how much pressure to give.
there is not a, तो एलोबरेट दैट प्रेशर, ऐसा कोई मशीन से नापा हुआ प्रेशर नहीं है, ये तो पेशेंट टू पेशेंट वेरी करता है. और एट द पार्ट, if there is a bony prominence, the pressure should be less. If there is a bulky area, pressure can be more. So there is not a measured quantity of pressure. Then there is a question how to use in plantar fasciitis. So in plantar fasciitis, we can release that fascia by applying the deep friction massage at that area. If you know that anatomy of the plantar fascia, and you can apply at that area, so this will relieve. The Achilles tendonitis is also the same.
Next question is the
Sorry?
hello.
हाँ जी.
Hello.
हाँ बोलिए बोलिए.
ISTM in hemiplegic patient.
सॉरी आपकी आवाज कट रही है, क्या बोल रहे हैं? हेलो.
सर आ रही
हाँ हाँ बोलिए.
नेक्स्ट क्वेश्चन है कि कैन बी यूज ISTM इन हेमीप्लेजिक
नहीं,
पेशेंट.
हेमीप्लीजिक पेशेंट में कभी भी ISTM सिर्फ उसमें यूज करना है जो पेशेंट आपके उस प्रेशर को से होने वाले पेन को रिकॉग्नाइज कर सके. इफ हेमीप्लीजिक पेशेंट इज नॉट एबल टू रिकॉग्नाइज योर प्रेशर और पेन, यू शुड नॉट यूज दैट इन द हेमीप्लीजिक पेशेंट. if the patient is able to describe about pain and other problems, then you can go with this. There is a question, can we apply on degenerative
Use
scoliosis?
the technique in sensory loss patient.
But in, one question is there for scoliosis. In scoliosis, we can use, but there, if it cannot give much relief or much changes at that scoliosis. Or in the post-burn scar or stiffness, it can use, but very precautiously. Or in gout, it can give some pain relief. हाँ मैम, आप क्या पूछ रहे थे?
चलती रहती है काफी. अभी एक चल रही है नहीं.
हेलो. Safety technique in neck, varicose vein and patient who are taking blood thinners. वेरिकोज वेन तो बेसिकली एक कॉन्ट्रा इंडिकेशन भी कह सकते हैं या प्रिकॉशनरी मेजर कह सकते हैं, जिसमें थोड़ा सा हमें प्रिकॉशन के साथ काम करना होता है. बट इन द एरिया ऑफ नेक वी कैन यूज इजीली विथ मेंटेन्ड प्रेशर. एनी अदर क्वेश्चन?
Can you use in the children?
Sorry?
Can we use ISTM for children?
नहीं, फॉर चिल्ड्रन मतलब it's not that much good for children, because usually children will not cope up with this. Any more question?
No, sir.
Okay, so shall we log out?
Sir, what about radiculopathy?
Hello.
Sir, what about radiculopathy?
In radiculopathy, for some sort of pain relief, we can use this, but it's not that much effective in radiculopathy. But for a partial relief or initial pain relief, we can use this.
But sir, where we can use on the
At the,
at the
sometimes
point of slip
in
disc or at the
like in lumbar radiculopathy, patient come with piriformis pain or calf pain. So here we can use that.
okay, sir. Thank you.
So at the last, I would like to thanks all the attendees to attend today's session. I hope कि आप सभी को इसमें कुछ तो एटलीस्ट सीखने को मिला होगा. I know I am not that much better to speak, but I'm thankful to all attendees. I am very thankful to Dr. Om Prakash, Dr. Mohammadi, and obviously the Sankalp Foundation. So let me sign out for the session, and we'll meet earlier very soon. Thank you very much.